Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am standing here on New Year's Eve of 1939, meaning it's about to be a completely new decade in just a matter of hours, okay? So everybody, be safe, stay safe, not too much drinking or anything like that, but what you need to know is what has happened in the past decade. Some incredible things have gone down in the past 10 years. So, for more on that, I'm going to send you guys over to Phyllis and Dolores. That's all from Peggy. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Phyllis reporting to you about the 1930s. The 30s. It came after the 20s. When the stock market crashed. Well, let's take a look at international affairs to start things off with. Now that, just to go on what international means, has to do not only with the US, but countries internationally. So, just to start off with, 1930 itself, Britain, the US, us, France, and Italy, means Italy too, signed a naval disarmament treaty. That is something. It's really, really exciting. I'm sure it did something really important. In 1932, the United States began protesting Japanese aggression in Manchuria. Probably should have read this before we started this. Manchuria, what's? Moving on, other things happened internationally in the 1930s. More than that. Whatever. In 1939, World War II began. That involves the whole world in a war. So, what I find interesting about this is that Roosevelt submitted $1.319 million for a defense budget, then claimed U.S. neutrality and declared limited emergency. Why would there be emergency if we're neutral? Why does there need to be a defense budget if we're neutral? We're neutral. We're not fighting. We're not doing anything.
You need to stick to the script.
So, yeah, defense budget.
Script!
Now, on to Dolores with national affairs during the 1930s.
Just wanted to tell you about some great fashion. So, I love this dress. And this is what we wore this past 10 years, guys. Isn't it fantastic? Go buy some now before they run out. Back to the news. Hi, guys. It's me, Dolores here. Talk to you about some 1930s. Great decade. Alrighty. Well, Herbert Hoover, was our president. Excuse me, I have to check my telegram. Alright. Well, we had some sad things happen. Oh, goodness. This makes me want to cry. The clerks of the hotels, it got so bad to where they'd ask people if they wanted a room for jumping off buildings or for sleeping at night. Why would you kill yourself when you could just stare at yourself in the mirror? Why? Whatever. I don't understand. Other sad things that happened was California tried to stop migrants from moving into their state by creating checkpoints on main highways called bum blockades. That is just rude. I don't want to be a bum. You call me a bum and we're going to have some issues. Rude. Sad. Alright now. 1935, Mr. Roosevelt opens the second phase of New Deal. I'm so tired. Where's my coffee? Where? God, I'm wanting this all day. I need some sugar, sweetheart. Please. Alright. Back to what I was saying before I got interrupted by these rude people trying to shove coffee down my throat. Alright. I lost my train of thought. New deal. No deal. New deal. Thank you. Thank you very much, Phyllis. 1935. Mr. Roosevelt. Yeah, he opened the second phase of a New Deal, which began in 1933, calling for Social Security, better housing, equitable taxation, and farm assistance. I like myself a farm boy, to be honest, especially one who has money. Can't move my eyebrows very well, but I tried. Alright. 1937, Amelia Earhart lost somewhere. Wow! Really? We're recording something for our project, Dad.
Sorry.
Totally interrupted.
Please put that in.
We're going to bring you a plate to eat.
I will come eat in just a second.
And you hungry, sweetheart?
I'll get some when she goes.
Okay, do y'all want something to drink now, or you want me to leave you alone and y'all come in here?
Yeah. Thanks.
Thank you, though.
Well, that was just rude. Sorry I lost my voice for a second. It kind of changed, you know, but this is really how I talk. Anyways, like us farm boys. 1937, Amelia Earhart lost somewhere in the Pacific on her around-the-world flight. This made me sad. We were best friends. We would go shopping. We would stand there and stare at ourselves in the mirrors all day. Please, give me a second. Composed. Alright. Anyways, on to better things. 1935, we came up with Monopoly. I can't tell you how great that game is. It just brings my family together. Because we go along so well. Oh, I love these things. They started chain letters. You know, like when you send someone something because they're trying to, like, make you do something, you send it to people, and they're like, well, this will bring you a fortune and fame, or if you love God, you'll do this. I love these things. I send them all the time. And you're welcome, people in the future who are going to hate these. We started this. You're so welcome. Alright. But the reason they did these chain letters is because they were depressed and they were sad because they had no money. So they thought this would work, but I think they were sad because it didn't. And that's when they would jump off the buildings instead of sleep in them. But anyways. In 1931, the Star-Spangled Banner officially becomes the national anthem. That's my favorite song. Oh, I love that song. Almost great as Tammy Wynette. Alright. Oh, and back to Amelia Earhart. She was the first woman to fly the Atlantic solo. Until she got lost around the world. I'm sorry. Give me a second. Alright. 1933, Roosevelt inaugurated. What does that mean? Phyllis is gonna help me out here, guys.
Inaugurated.
He
became the president.
Oh! My friend Roosevelt became president. You gotta center the camera on my face, honey bunch. You can't, no. I'll forgive you. You can hold my mirror for me later. Alrighty. Oh, and then Prohibition repealed. Yay! Whatever that is. Alrighty. What other great stuff happened to cover up the death of, or well, the loss of, but it's probably the death of Amelia. I can't handle this. I need a new job. Oh, Einstein, that wonderful gentleman who is so brilliant. I just love what he does with his hair. I mean, it is like this big. It is beautiful. But, I mean, that's not the happy part. It should be. I mean, secretly it is. But Einstein writes FDR about feasibility on atomic bombs. Feasibility on atomic bombs.
Feasibility.
Feasibility on atomic bombs. Woo! Bombs! I love bombs. Those things are great. Oh my goodness. And then the best part, aside from Monopoly, I mean, it's hard to compare this, but the best part about our decade, Gone with the Wind came out. Oh my goodness. That movie is just fantastic. I love it so much, but, you know, it's funny, though, because the guy in the movie says, frankly, I don't give a damn. And that just started everything. Everyone went crazy. It's like, really, guys? It's just a word. It's okay. But that's not how the 1930s thought. That is not how we thought. No, no, sorry, Bob. No. Saying cuss words in movies was bad, but it all started with Gone with the Wind. But I love that movie. I love Scarlett. I have some dolls of her in my room. Yeah. Oh, and then The Wizard of Oz came out. That lovely little Dorothy girl, you know, with the pigtails or the braids or something. I think she needs to work on that personally. But, alrighty, guys. Well, I'm going to go see if I can still keep my job or if they're going to fire me since I did awful. You guys have a great day.